You're listening to the Daily Nugget. It's dnugget.com for Entertainment Saturday, November 9th. You've got Jenn, Andy, Janelle, and Sam. Thanks for joining us today. And there was a little, for our non-audio listeners,
a little salute. A Sam salute.
A Sam
very
salute.
Official.
Mm-hmm.
We're all a little quiet after yesterday's exciting episode of trying to rehome Janelle.
You know, I put a lot of effort into that, and Janelle did not appreciate it.
She's not in the market, you know.
You're gonna have to try harder.
You try to help out a friend and put them in the best position to not just survive but thrive.
No, Janelle, don't tell him to try harder.
I'm doing that.
I know. What am I saying?
Exactly.
I take it back.
All right, we're going to the internet. This lady went viral for sharing the surprise letter her husband left after almost 11 years of marriage.
Oh, boy.
There are some flowers and a note that said, "To my wife." I love this. It starts with, "Dear wife." Let me start this off by saying that I love you dearly. You mean the world to me. However, I owe it to myself as well as you to be completely honest with you. I have to come forward with my truth.
Oh, boy.
I hate to do it this way, but it's now or never because what I'm about to say has to be said.
What a good timing.
Tonight, on October 22nd, 2024, marks the opening night for the New York Knicks 24-25 season. I'll be watching the game tonight. That means from 7 p.m. to whatever time the game ends, I will not be a husband or a father.
Oh.
Y'all are on your own for a couple of hours. No, I will not watch our shows with you. No, I will not get you something sweet. I will not take the dog out. I will not get the kid in bed either. I will sit on my couch and I will watch the game. That's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. But not. He says, you can call me. You have my number. Call me if you need me. But clearly he's not going to answer.
Right. And go straight to voicemail.
I like the PS at the end. The child may stay up past bedtime only if he watches the game with me. If he doesn't want to watch, then off to bed with him. Thanks.
Now, my daughter knows this deal too, because I'm the same way about football. And so my daughter knows she can stay up later if she sits on the couch and cuddles under the blanket with me past her bedtime and falls asleep while we watch football together.
Well, so I continue to watch football and you don't pay attention to anyone anyway.
So I get it. I don't know. It's a little much to give this note to your wife, but
yeah, it seems like a conversation that could have happened any day before the day of, and on, with such an extravagant way to do that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at least he's letting her know that he loves her.
And he also included flowers, ladies. Does that count for anything?
Sure. But who cares?
Wait. See, they've been married. She already know this about her husband?
There's the flowers. Maybe.
Well, but he even said, if you have any questions, reach out to me. You have my number. But he wrote her a letter.
Isn't that more romantic?
Those look like fake flowers anyway.
No, they look real. Because the ones in the bottom look like they're dying.
No.
They look brown.
Those were silk flowers.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I can tell. So maybe they didn't come with the letter. Or maybe he just got her silk flowers. Well, they last forever.
Well, that's dumb. I forget this whole thing. That is stupid.
That probably came with a note that said, "I'll love you when the last petal falls."
Yeah.
So you're not okay with silk flowers, Jenn?
I know.
Either of you.
Not even real silk flowers?
Not when you're expressing a sentiment of the heart. No, fresh is always better. Silk is for grave sites. Just no.
That was the only redeeming quality here, so I'm out.
The flowers are fake. And for that reason, Jenn is out.
Well, it makes you think the letter's fake, too. Just saying.
All right.
After 11 years of marriage, you would think that they would be in enough of a groove for her to know that
Right.
he's just going to watch the game and he really wants to watch the game. And if she loves him, she'll just let him do it. It's not that long.
She probably have a ladies'
And
night.
celebrate later. Like,
Yeah. Did you see those
take
nails?
a different day.
I mean,
The number of times that Andy and I have had family, like we say, well, we'll do a girls' night and a guys' night, and the girls get to go out and they get to have all sorts of fun. But somehow, every freaking time, Andy and I end up with the kids for guys' night.
I'm glad you explained that, because at first I thought you were saying two events that you were going to be a part of. We're going to have a girls' night, or we're going to have a guys' night.
No, somehow Andy and I, whenever we're going to be hanging out, it's hanging out with the kids.
Yeah.
I mean, luckily now they're all old enough, with the exception of one.
I think, my daughter. I think, Sam, the problem is, and I know you wouldn't ever admit this, but we have become, of our spouses, we've become the ones that are the fun spouse, that we're willing to go out and do things with the kids. So I think it's just assumed, hey, if you guys are going to go out, why not bring the kids? It'll be fun.
For you, I have never been.
No, that's what I'm saying. You would want that title,
parent, but rarely the fun parent.
Well, there was an episode where you described how kids naturally flock to Andy anyway.
True.
So you're friends with him. I guess that's part of it.
Well, yeah. I mean, the number of large friend gatherings that I've been a part of, where suddenly all the kids are gone and so is Andy, and that's it. And all the adults are talking like, "Oh, this is kind of nice." Somehow Andy ends up with all the kids climbing on him, throwing crap at him, and
do you like the birthday party clown? Right? In every movie where they get like beat up and ganged up against with all the kids.
Pretty much.
Okay.
I still PTSD from when I was in college and I was in charge of games for the VBS. And really, I was in charge of the last 30 minutes of VBS before the parents came to pick the kids up. So all the kids are running around outside, and it always devolved into, we're all going to pile on Andy.
Is this
and it's like like those zombie movies where like one or two you can kind of fend off, but then all of a sudden they just start like creating a tower to overwhelm you, and they start climbing over each other. That's what it was like.
It was like a Bug's Life.
Yes.
And how does that make you feel?
I just remember thinking, there's no game that is going to keep these kids, because the first day I go, okay, lesson learned. I've got to come up with more games and more activities. Day 2 was worse. And I thought the next 3 days of this VBS is going to be the worst 3 days of my life, because they knew that they could get away with it because I was the only adult around. Because by this point, it's the end of the VBS day. All the other parents are like, I don't know, taking a smoke break outside. They're like, they're done. Like, we taught the kids, we did the worship VBS, and now it's your turn, games, man, to occupy them.
Because you were the game.
That they're all having a smoke break.
Whatever they were doing. I don't know. It was the early 2000s, kids. All kinds of crazy things were happening. I'm just saying, whatever they were doing, it wasn't helping me. Okay, they were not helping.
Just throw on a WoW worship CD and get dancing.
WoW worship, and start doing the happy hands dance. Some say love. Every move I make, I'm making you. You make me move, Jesus. Every step I take,
I think I'm getting PTSD from this recording right now.
Waves of mercy. All right, like we can do it. There we go.
Nugget.
Thank you.
Nugget@gmail.com if you want Andy to stop singing.